Today on the channel, the DX invasion finally begins with the Willys MB Jeep and the DX Army.
Spirit of the warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for a first time Jeep unboxing here on the channel, as of course we have our DX Army from the Legend Series Target exclusive over the last year or so. We've slowly built this Army out, but with the addition of X-Pac, we now have the Army completed. So what else do we need to complete this team? Well, you need the Jeep. Now, a lot of people do always think, oh, it's a tank, it's a tank. No, it's a Jeep. It does have a big gun on it, which not all Jeeps obviously have. We got a Willys MB Jeep here, and some people may know, some people may not know. I'm a bit of a Jeep guy. I've owned about 20-some Jeeps in my life. At one time, I had 14 Jeeps titled to my name. Can you believe that? Who collects that many Jeeps? A crazy collector like myself does. But currently, I think I have, what, 3 Jeeps right now? 3 Jeeps right now, I think I have. But I am a big Jeep guy, have been for many years. I've owned everything from forward control Jeeps to Jeep pickup trucks, postal Jeeps, Wagoneers, Grand Wagoneers, Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, and Wranglers. Don't forget Commanders. I've had a lot of different Jeeps over my life, so I'm a bit of a Jeep expert. Kind of weighing down my Jeep collection, as that's a pretty costly expensive collection, let's say. So I know enough to be dangerous on my history of Jeeps and things like that. And this old military Jeep is pretty cool looking. And looking online, there's tons of Jeeps for 1/12 scale figures. Now, this is technically 1/10 scale. I don't need it to be 100% perfect. This is more display-based, a little smoke and mirrors, as they say, and I'm just figuring this one might work the best. Now, I did get this on an Amazon sale, I guess you'd call it. As we know, a lot of times on Amazon, there is other sellers going on. And this was there, and it was $45 from other sellers. I think this thing's up to like 90 bucks now, something like that. But I bought this way back when, now I can't remember, what was the first one? Was it Billy Gunn? Probably Billy Gunn. I think I got it when Billy Gunn came out, is my guess. Let's just pretend Billy Gunn was the first Legend released, and we knew they were coming out with the rest of them. I picked it up and said, hey, I'm going to wait. We'll see what happens with that fateful day. And now that fateful day is today. So the future is now like a young Dippin' Dots ice cream. So we got our DX Army. Let's do this like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. Let's take a look at this Jeep. We'll take a look at the packaging fast, pull it out. I have no idea what we're getting ourselves into here. My goal, best bet is hopefully I can put this behind and display all these guys in front of it. We're off to the races. Yes, I would need a big gun on the back of this. I think I might have something in my collection somewhere I can use. Also, these guys, as we remember, did have some weapons as well. Might have to find some of those. Maybe the G.I. Joe line, maybe something like that. We'll see what happens there. But there it is, the old Willys MB Jeep. Everybody loved the good old Willys. Of course, we know the history of Jeeps. Well, most people probably don't. But, of course, Ford at one time owned Jeeps. Chrysler, AMC. It's been all over the place through many years. But this, I believe, is remote control, possibly. It is 1/10 scale. Model rudder deflection can be adjusted. 4-drive. Steepless speed regulation. Front and rear lights. Ooh, it's got lights on it. Look at this thing. Ages 14 and up. Huh. I didn't realize it was that fancy, but apparently it is. And it looks like it is remote control even. So that tells you what I really know about this thing. I know nothing. I'm in this for playability or not playability, displayability. Jeez. Maybe if I was a kid, I'd be in for a little playability, but better cut that. Cut that. And we're going to see what we get ourselves into right here. We might have got ourselves into some trouble. We'll see what all the fuss is about, as one might say. We're off to the races, off to the side. See you later. There it goes. What do we got here? It has a real canvas top. No need for the canvas top, of course, but it is in a plastic baggie here. It does got a nice wire frame for it, so this would look actually pretty good. But for the invasion, of course, there was no top on the Jeep, so we don't need that. All kinds of instructions here. This is remote control, so if I want to take it out for a spin later, maybe I'll drive the DX Army around the house. Maybe I'll ride around the yard. Maybe I'll get Lemmy, Domino, and, of course, new friend of the channel, new friend of the family, Old Ace. And we'll see what they're up to, maybe. Got that. Let's get this. Oh, we're taped in. Of course we're taped in. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know what we're doing here. This is just Kyle free flowing is what this basically is right here. And there's that. There is that. Nothing here. Off to the races. See you later. Get out of here. Now we got a little USB charger cable right here for that. Of course, plugs into the Jeep. You can get it all nice and charged. You do have the remote control. Bam, bam, bam. Not really much of a need for that either. But the Jeep, oh baby, this looks pretty good. Nice real rubber tires going on here. The nice Jeep Army green. Windshield that comes up and down like that a whole lot. Canvas top, can't go over across the top. Looks like a lot of Jeeps I've seen in my day, that's for sure. Of course, you got the famous Jeep grill. A lot of you guys maybe are seeing, and we'll give you a little test here later. You got the 9-slot grill here in the old school Jeep Willys Jeeps. Of course, now it has transitioned to more of a 6-slot grill in this day and age. Yeah, 3, let's see, 3, 6, 9. Yep, 9 on this one. Lights up. This is actually really nice. This is better than I expected it to be. It's not overly heavy, but it does have a little bit of weight to it. The seats are not removable. Well, they are removable, I guess. Yep, seats are even removable. Steering wheel actually does turn. Gear shifts do not really turn. They are more decoration. There is a spot in the back, of course. Real rubber extra tire back there. We got the gas can that is removable. That is a nice plug. Plugs right in there. Got the tow hook on the back. Nice axles underneath. Even's got real working suspension, which it would have to because it's an RC car, so that does work. Does the hood pop up? I'm doubting that. The hood does not pop. Oh, I lied. I'm a liar. The hood pops up. You got the battery pack right into there. Very smart. So you plug this in, get it all charged, ready to go. Very, very cool. No glass, no plastic in the lights there. In the lights, how about in the window there? Looks very good. I do recommend this guy. It does look nice, but how is it going to scale? It does not roll very well because it is remote controlled, so you got to do that kind of aspect to it, but you can move it along if you need to be. But let's grab somebody. Let's grab Road Dogg. Why not? We'll put him up there. Let's see how well he fits. I think it's going to be a little tight. Very, very tight, actually. So you can see right there, he does not fit perfectly in here. I wasn't planning on having these guys driving the Jeep. I guess I could probably pull this seat out. Maybe. Or just break it out, one or the other. Let's see. I'm going to pull, if this will pull out. There we go. There we go. So you can pull those out. I think pulling the seats out does help a little bit, gives it a little bit more a realistic look. But if you guys know your old school Jeeps, I mean, they're not a whole lot different than the size of a golf cart. That's how kind of life was back then. You ever go to a concert and you go to an old concert venue, the seats are so small. People have gotten larger over the years, and I guess maybe we can chalk that up to this a little bit. But there's definitely a little bit of room here. But for me, I'm going to be displaying these guys probably standing in front of the Jeep. Kind of like that scene where they're all lined up and Hunter is giving them the orders for the day of what they're going to do and stuff. But man, they do look good in here. This does match not too bad. You can put China in the way back if you need to. Stand got knocked off. But there is enough you can do. I think a little of that old-fashioned smoke-in mirrors will work here. I know there is more Jeeps that people are using for their DX Invasion. I've seen a lot of people post some things. A lot of different price points for these, and that's the thing. I don't want to spend $150, $200. Getting this at the time for 45 bucks, good enough for me for what I want to do. It's just going to stand on a shelf with guys around it. I don't need all the bells and whistles. This honestly has too many bells and whistles. I don't need the remote control aspect. I don't need the light up aspect. I just need it to look dangerous, and I think it completes that. 45 bucks, that's not so bad of a deal. I'm glad I didn't buy one for 100 and something, because I think I'd have some buyer's remorse if I did that. You guys know me, got to get a deal, and I wouldn't get the value of anything past the $50 price point on something like this. But that's me. You may be different. You may need something with every bell and whistle under the sun, and guess what? That's okay at your collection too. But as far as Jeeps go, I mean, this is very good. This looks very nice. This looks like what I remember an MB Jeep from back in the day looking like. I've seen many at a parade. I've seen many at a Jeep show. This is pretty accurate for the most part. So it is definitely gets the job done for what I was looking for. Your mileage may, of course, vary. But in the comments down below, let me know your thoughts. What are you doing? Are you picking up a Jeep? Have you thought about it? Have you been researching? Have you already got one? Let me know in the comments down below. And, of course, like this video. You made it this far. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. Follow along on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, ProWrestlingTees.com, and, of course, Patreon, where you can get videos like this, many other videos, bonus content, exclusive content, and best of all, you get to support the channel. So for a little DX invasion, I am Kyle, and I will see you guys all real soon.